You have been lied to by silence, raised in noise but deaf to the whisper that moves mountains. You do not change your world by force. You transfigure it in secret by feeling, by knowing, by resting in the end. The truth is not out there, it is in you. And the world you see is nothing more than a mirror held up to what you feel real. What you call fate is nothing but feeling crystallized into form. He who feels in faith does not chase, he draws. Feeling is not emotion. Feeling is consent. It is permission given to an unseen reality. You do not beg for what you already possess. You walk in it, you live in it, you give thanks before it arrives, because it has arrived in the only place that matters within. You cannot hold the feeling of wealth and remain in lack. You cannot embody love and attract rejection. You cannot feel chosen and still be overlooked. The feeling becomes the law, and the law never returns void. Assume the end, and the end shall claim you, not in fantasy, but in form. Not in someday, but in now. Faith is not words, it is feeling made still. Faith is the Sabbath of the soul, the stillness where nothing moves because it is already done. He who abides in the finished work no longer toils in the outer world. The world is a shadow, and shadows cannot be changed by force, only by light, and the light is your assumption. Imagination is not pretend, it is creation. You are not visualizing what might happen. You are selecting what must. Every image held with feeling becomes a seed, and every seed becomes flesh in its time. Stop asking if it's working. That is doubt in disguise. You are not asking a God to grant. You are becoming the thing you seek, and no man can take what God has already spoken through your spirit. The Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and the Word is still becoming flesh through you. The whisper that says, I am, is not a thought. It is your being. Every time you say, I am, you are invoking a new world. I am wealthy. I am chosen. I am healed. These are not affirmations. They are creation decrees. They carry the signature of God. Let the weak say, I am strong. Not because he sees strength, but because he calls it forth from the unseen. He who knows the secret stops looking for signs. He becomes the sign. Stop reacting to appearances. You are not a reactor. You are the cause. If you do not like the scene, change the script, not the screen. Inner speech is sacred ground. Do not defile it with fear. The world is not judging you. You are judging it with every silent conversation you repeat. Say to your soul, be still and know. Be still and assume. Be still and feel it done. Forgive not for them, but for you. Because as long as you harbor the past, you recreate it. Revision is holy. Rewrite it in your mind. Feel it as it should have been, and it shall become as if it always was. Memory obeys imagination, and imagination bows to feeling. You are not stuck, you are rehearsing pain. Rehearse the end instead. Detachment is not giving up, it is giving over. You let go of the how because you trust the who, and the who is I am. Rest is not laziness, it is alignment. Sabbath is the moment when the soul stops laboring, because it knows the harvest is already sown. Cease striving. Your work is the assumption. Your job is to feel it done. Everything else will be added unto you. Seek first the kingdom, and the kingdom is within. Not in effort, but in awareness. Not in pleading, but in presence. Feel the thing done. Not wish it, not hope it. Feel it like the memory of yesterday. Clear, felt, known. And the world, like water, will shape itself around that feeling. You are not here to chase. You are here to remember that you are not the beggar, you are the light. You are not waiting for permission. Heaven has already said yes. The moment you feel it real, the angels move, the winds shift, the road bends. Even if the world says no, if you feel yes, it must conform. Creation is finished. You are not making things happen. You are selecting what already is. The universe rearranges for those who know, and knowing is not thought, it is feeling without doubt. Ask and you shall receive. But asking is not begging, it is assuming. It is feeling the receipt so deeply that the prayer ends in thanksgiving. What you want is already yours. The only question is, do you feel it so? He who walks in faith does not panic. He remembers. He remembers that all things are working, that nothing is denied, that all is done. Speak to your world as if it obeys you, because it does. Proverbs 18:21, life and death are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it shall eat its fruit. Speak life. Speak love. Speak as the one who creates, because you do. You are the creator clothed in flesh, the word that became and becomes again every time you feel with intention. You are the operant power, and nothing moves until you move within. This is the mystery hidden from the ages. Christ in you, the hope of glory. Do not ask the world to prove itself first. You are not a spectator. You are the cause, clothed in consciousness. Your belief is the evidence. Your feeling is the command. The mirror does not smile until you do. The reflection does not change until the gaze within shifts. So stop watching the world and start watching your assumption. He who feels it real becomes it, even if the world denies it. Even if the evidence screams the opposite, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. Isaiah 43:19. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? Perception precedes manifestation. What you do not feel, you will not see. You were not created to react. You were created to decree. Let there be light. And there was light. Your words shape dimensions, but only when they are filled with conviction. Your declarations are doors, but only feeling holds the key. Feel it done. Feel it as final. Feel it with no back door, no plan B, no hesitation, no negotiation. And the world must obey. It has no will of its own, only the echoes of your inner world made visible. God does not give you what you ask. He gives you what you accept. An acceptance is always a feeling, not a wish. Feel abundance before it comes, and it comes through channels you never saw. Feel love before it knocks, and the knock becomes inevitable. The doors you wait for are waiting for you to stop waiting. Become the vibration, and you collapse time. The future bows to the man who walks as if it's already his. And it is. For all things are yours. He who has, receives. And he who does not have, that is, he who does not feel he has, even what he has, shall be taken. This is not punishment. This is law. This is spirit mechanics. Your state is your life. You do not live by effort. You live by state. And state is nothing more than sustained feeling. The longer you feel it real, the faster the world forgets what was and remembers only what you declare as now. Let the poor man say, I am rich. Let the sick say, I am whole. Let the forgotten say, I am chosen. Because to feel it is to fuse with it, and fusion is fulfillment. There is no power outside your own consciousness. No devil stronger than your assumption. No delay longer than your disbelief. If you will only believe, you will see the glory. not the other way around. You are not here to beg reality. You are here to birth it. Ephesians 2:10. You are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, prepared beforehand, before time, before effort, before conditions. The path is already finished. The kingdom is already yours. The only veil is your feeling of separation. Feel union, and you shall see union. Feel oneness, and all things are added unto you. You do not need to force the world to change. You need only stop affirming its falsehood. Stop worshiping appearances. Stop magnifying what you don't want. Whatever you magnify in feeling will multiply in form. So speak to that mountain. Not about it, but to it. Say move, and feel the movement. Feel it before it crumbles, and it will. Matthew 17:20. If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. Not because you pleaded enough, but because you believe rightly. You are not waiting on God. God is waiting on your assumption. There is no delay in spirit, only delay in alignment. Alignment is not work, it is surrender. Surrender to the feeling. Surrender to the end. Surrender to the knowing that what you desire is already done in full. And when you rest in that, heaven rushes to make it visible. The subconscious does not argue. It obeys feeling, and it creates your tomorrows from the ingredients of your inner certainty. So feel, child of God, feel with boldness, feel with purity, feel with no contradiction. Declare what is unseen and call it seen. Name it, feel it, and walk as if it were. You are not becoming, you already are. The seed does not become the tree by effort, it becomes by design. So is it with you. Feel the design, and the fruit will follow. Sow with joy, reap with awe. Live in the unseen, and the seen will bow. You don't manifest by will, you manifest by rest. You manifest by the inner knowing that your word is enough, because your feeling is faith, and faith is the title deed. It is the ownership slip of things not yet seen. 1 Thessalonians 5:18. In everything give thanks, for this is the will of God. Gratitude is not a reaction. It is a prophecy. It declares the harvest before it arrives, and by doing so, it pulls it into now. Feel it done. Give thanks for what you cannot yet touch, and you shall touch it sooner than you think. Not by might, not by striving, but by spirit. And spirit rides on feeling. You don't get what you want. You get what you accept as yours. And what you accept, you always feel. Stop praying like a beggar. Start declaring like a son. The throne is within you, and your word is law in your kingdom. Heaven listens not to desperation, but to conviction. Conviction wrapped in silence, conviction wrapped in stillness, conviction wrapped in unwavering feeling. The winds obeyed him, not because he shouted, but because he knew. You are made in that image. You are carved from that knowing. When you speak with belief, all creation bows. Do not curse your day with complaints. Do not poison your future with rehearsed fear. What you fear repeatedly, you feed. What you feel often, you form. Let the weak say, I am strong. Not after strength appears, but because strength is claimed in feeling first. Everything you see is memory. Everything you feel is prophecy. And what you keep feeling, you are becoming. You do not need to manipulate people. You only need to dwell in the state where their actions match your assumption. People are instruments, and your feeling is the music. Speak to no one, yet all will respond. Change no one, yet all will reflect, because the outer world has no power of its own. It is a shadow that follows your light, and your light is your state. Your state is your identity in motion. Your identity is shaped not by fact, but by feeling. Who are you really? Not who they said you were, not who life convinced you to be, but who you feel yourself to be in silence. That is the root, and every root becomes a tree. If you want to change your life, don't look outward, look inward, and change what you are consenting to in feeling. You are not the echo, you are the voice. You are not the effect, you are the cause. You are not the victim, you are the vine, planted in the soil of the divine mind. Genesis 13:9. Lift up your eyes, look from where you are, northward, southward, eastward, westward. For all the land you see I have given you. But you see it? Not with eyes, with feeling. Do you feel the land beneath your feet? Do you feel the promise already fulfilled? If you do, then it is yours, and nothing can keep it from you except your refusal to feel it now. Do not wait to feel wealthy when money comes. Feel wealthy now, and money is drawn. Do not wait to feel loved after they appear. Feel love now, and they appear. You are not attracting, you are embodying. You are not waiting, you are claiming. You are not earning, you are allowing. All things flow to the one who has chosen to rest in the end. Imagination is the womb of creation, feeling is the conception, and faith is the birth canal. You are always pregnant with something. Your inner world is never empty. It is always carrying what you feel most real. So be careful what you dwell on. Be watchful of what you feed. Not with panic, but with honor. You are sacred ground. Your awareness is holy. Your thoughts are seeds, but your feelings are the water. And God gives the increase when you let it be. Galatians 1:10. Do I now seek the approval of man or of God? If I still please man, I would not be a servant of Christ. Stop waiting for others to confirm you. Stop waiting for signs. Stop waiting for permission. Feel it now, live it now, and the world will mirror you. Your outer world is your servant. It bows to your assumptions. It rearranges for your convictions. It bends for your dominion. But it does not respond to confusion. It does not know, maybe. It knows yes, and it knows no. And your feelings say both, whether you speak them or not. So say yes with your being. Say yes with your rest. Say yes with your surrender. And the unseen will become seen. He who lives in the end does not rehearse the middle. He walks in peace. He walks in silence. He walks as if it's already done. And it is. Because the word is eternal, and your assumption is the echo of eternity. Let your mind be the throne. Let your heart be the lamp. Let your feeling be the priest. And the world will become your temple. Do not wait until you feel worthy. Worthiness is not earned, it is assumed. Assume you are chosen. Assume you are the vessel. Assume you are enough, and you become the proof. John 2:24. But Jesus did not entrust himself to them, for he knew all people. You do not need validation. You do not need applause. You need inner clarity and inner commitment. Your life is shaped not by what you wish, but by what you will not let go of in feeling. So hold it, feel it, remain in it. When doubt whispers, return to the feeling. When fear screams, return to the feeling. When nothing changes, return to the feeling. Remain, 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 and you will see the walls fall. You will see the doors open. You will see the crooked places made straight, because the God in you never fails. You do not need to convince the world. You need only feel it done within. And the world, though stubborn at first, will kneel before the power of your inner knowing. There is no outer resistance stronger than inner certainty. No delay that can outlast divine rest. When you dwell in the end long enough, time becomes your servant, and miracles become routine. Heaven is not a far place. It is a state, and you enter it by feeling. Not someday, but this day. Today you shall be with me in paradise, because paradise is presence, and presence is power. When you abide in the feeling, you abide in the vine, and every branch that abides bears fruit in season. Let not your heart be troubled. Do not ask how, only ask who. And the answer is always, I am. I am is the doorway. I am is the root. I am is the cause and the completion. The harvest is not separate from the sower. It is concealed within the seed, and the seed is your assumption. Water it with feeling. Wait in faith, and reap what the world said was impossible. This is the way of the Christ within you. He does not beg. He does not chase. He speaks. He assumes, and it is done. You are not learning to create. You are learning to allow. You are remembering that you are the gatekeeper of worlds. What you allow in feeling, you allow into form. The veil has been torn. You do not need intermediaries. You do not need rituals. You only need to feel truth as done. Feeling is the secret code of the divine. It is the hidden language of heaven. It is the law that governs kings and beggars alike. He who understands feeling commands his world in silence. Speak less, feel more. Declare inwardly with fire, and stand, and wait, and trust. For it shall come, pressed down, shaken together, running over. It shall come through the side door you never saw. It shall come through the very thing you were tempted to curse. It shall come because you felt it before it came. You are not forsaken. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified. You are chosen. You are royal. You are the house of God, and God is pleased to dwell in you. Let the feeling of the end possess you. Let it overtake your doubts. Let it be more real than the numbers, more real than the doctor's words, more real than the silence of your phone. Walk as if it were already here, because it is. Before you call, I will answer. While you are still speaking, I will hear. Feel it, hold it, treasure it, rest in it. And when fear comes again, because it will, do not run. Feel the end again. Wrap yourself in the cloak of completion and remain. Every wave of panic is an invitation to return to the Sabbath of the soul. Do not let the noise of the world cancel the truth that you have already received. You don't need to tell anyone. You don't need to convince a single soul. You only need to walk as the one who already knows. And in time, they will ask you how you did it. And you will smile and remember this moment. The moment you chose feeling over fear, knowing over asking, assumption over anxiety, rest over reaching. The moment you said, it is finished. Now speak this aloud, with heart wide open and spirit fully present. Do, I am the one who already has it. I do not chase, I attract. I do not beg, I bless. I do not wait, I receive. I am chosen. I am appointed. I am anointed to walk in the end, and I walk now. My feeling is my faith. My assumption is my access, and my rest is my weapon. Nothing outside me can override the truth within me. I remember who I am. I declare it with power. I embody it in silence. And I see it unfold before me. I forgive the past. I revise the pain. I bless the detour. I command the promise. It is done. It is mine. It is now. Thank you, Father, for the unseen becoming seen. Thank you, Spirit, for the divine feeling that never fails. Thank you, Christ within, for being the Word that became my flesh. Amen. So let it be. It is finished.